My name is Heather Coco Senza, Coco Chanel, YSL, Mrs. Smith. Where is Dylan? Inmate Y12173. Putting on makeup, ticket stacked. Says she's working, never that. Working is just not my jam. Rainbow mom with a master plan. Cadillac CTS, she blew up. Says it's stolen, sold for bucks. Team had to go crazy in her eyes. Calls a gang stalking nationwide. Tesla glare, headlights blink. Come in me, plate stalking is what she thinks. United States of Illinois. Crazy making curated lies, stealing all of my stuff. Spies, fake eviction notice, surprise. United States of Illinois. Remo mom, cyborg mind, nefarious. The voices amplify.
Shout out to Alyssa and her mom.
Twins gone fast, text the boss. Sent the pic, that job was lost. Pregnant again in Chicago snow. Tinted Belmont toilet, no. I'm being tech box, can't you see? Held in a tent, conspiracy. Yacht club power extension cord. Hair dryer heat, fuck the law. They stole my kid. She screams online. A newborn in a tent. She's out of her mind. United States of Illinois. Healthcare expert beyond compare. Turkey mini loaf aroma in the air. They won't let me talk to my kids, unfair. United States of Illinois. Butter filters and ear tube mic noise. Look alive, investors, hear my voice. Make it make sense, paranoid. Savior making faces at the cam. Gold pumps on, thinks he's glam. Eyebrows gone, that smile's a shame. Tight pants cutting off blood to the brain. Dresses like a lady, struts real proud. Thinks it's sweet made weed legal, what a clown. Doppelganger X, which one's real? Xavier's got a button, what's the deal? What is going on in his head? Shout out to Dolly Parton. ¿Cómo es en este pinche mundo? Que una mujer está llorando, gritando, llamando a la pinche policía y nunca vienen. Pero cuando está raining outside, tengo mucho frío, no tengo fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. Arrested, screaming, losing her shit. Don't take my mom bracelets, legit. Botox attack, half her face. They broke in and injected meat case. Pooping in her toilet again. Files police reports to the end. Fetal of the kid's name scrambled tight. None of them is shit, she's not too bright. Says they remotely make her piss in her car. Excuse me, miss. United States of Illinois. I wanna file charges on everybody. Where are my sponsors? Somebody. The United States of Illinois. Pancakes and duster. It's a turn up.
Welcome to the stream, you guys. How you guys doing? This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be fun. Huge shout out to DJ Alien Hippie, but also huge shout out to Loco Coco, who uploaded videos. Well, remember those? They were videos technically, but they were more audio of Heather and Xavier being crazy in the hallways of their apartment, and we didn't really know. We couldn't see anything. We didn't know where they were. Well, the videos have been uploaded now, and there's a new one as well, which is fucking crazy. Where Heather's being pretty crazy. So we're gonna watch those. She did a 45-minute live stream this week, that's good. So we don't have to watch reruns. And then there's a couple more things. But first, Ryan, thank you for being a member for 25 months. And Maria, thank you for being a member for 26 months. Good Little Angels in Vegas, thank you for being a member for 20 months. I really appreciate you guys. So the first thing that I want to get into would be we'll watch the cams, like with the cameras I don't know if I'm saying that right. So remember the first thing that Loco Coco uploaded, we're going to watch those cams. Here, I'll just pull her channel up here. So we can see this. So yeah, they are here. So neighbor okayed me uncovering the older
Get him to
videos.
come and arrest me! I just walked 12 miles!
And that is perfectly fine, and I will allow you to pay for your...
Hurry up and check me out before I go to jail!
At Betadava size -YL3X super chatted $10. This is to piss off the haters, the stalkers, and the nefarious Wawawa WO.
Oh, the haters. Thank you, Betty Davis. Thank you for the 10. I don't have time to pay attention to the haters tonight because this is a Heather Gillespie stream, and there is fancy shit going on this week. Cindy Lou, thank you for being a member for 17 months, and I wish you would. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. And ACB, thank you for being a member for 4 months. The Good Little Angels. Okay, so let's get this pulled up bigger here. And
you know how, like, you be getting, like, past drunk? Like, you're past drunk. Like, you're drunk. You just need a little... send you over the edge.
At Ryan Ambrose Q super chatted $9.99. Loco Coco's neighbor video is righteous AF sign of the horns medium skin tone black heart.
it is amazing. You guys should all sub to Loco Coco if you haven't. Their link is in the description. Their link is also on like the homepage of my channel, so I'll show you guys real quick here. In case you haven't seen it, but like if you scroll down, you'll see DJ Alien Hippie and Loco Coco right there. So that's where you can find her channel. If you don't see it, like if you don't know how to see it in the channel description, go get a like. I don't know. I think Loco Coco posted. Let me pop this open in a new tab here to be sure. I think they did it in the post. If you want to send the guy who uploaded these videos or sent them to Loco Coco, if you want to buy him a coffee, she posted it there. I'm pretty sure Loco Coco is monetized, so if you want to send her like a super thanks on the video as well, you could also do that. Yeah, let's get into it. So these are the older these are the older uploads, but with the video now, and then we'll watch the new stuff, and then we'll watch Heather streams, and then for anyone who missed like this at the beginning, we'll rewatch these, and then that should be good. If I'm feeling frisky, maybe we'll watch some throwbacks. I know Loco Coco also uploaded some older videos this week as well.
Okay, so I'm finally allowed to show the uncovered videos of Heather and Xavier that I posted a few months ago. Granted, it doesn't show Xavier and Heather a lot, but please remember that at this time, the neighbor, he didn't know a lot about Heather. He just decided to Google her one day and found my page and other people's pages and decided to reach out. He didn't know if she was dangerous, etc. and so forth. So he tried to stay hidden.
I don't even think I bought gas like when I was damn in drug addiction. Like it was always, just there. That was 2019 for you. You didn't have to worry about how you were going to get gas.
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $10. This Feral Friday is going to be lit. Loco Coco is the GOAT. She is on point all the time. There is also a buy me a coffee for the guy who supplied the videos.
Thank you, Cindy Lou. Thank you for the time. Yeah, I just showed that. You might be a little behind on the stream, the latency. But no, yes, go if you want to support that guy and support Loco Coco. You guys should, and I'm excited for this.
For the most part. Enjoy.
You need to get your things. You need to go downstairs. That needs to happen now, immediately. You need to not say another word. You need to not do what you're doing. You need to grab your bags and move to downstairs. If there is someone.
Here, hold on. We'll zoom in a bit because I kind of want to see more of what's happening. Also, I just saw a comment. Yeah, all of her neighbors should get a free coffee for dealing with them. For real? No, they've been. There's a reason this has been uploaded. Like people are sick of them. They've been kind of terrorizing this building. I feel bad for them.
Someone else who can help you through your mental health struggle, you are more than welcome to go with them. No problem. But from what it looks like, you don't have any support other than me. Go. You need to go downstairs now.
You know why I have a mental health struggle.
Go downstairs now. Your brother's the DA. You met me and told me that you were there to protect me from being raped anymore.
I forgot about all the crazy shit she says to him in the fight. She treats him so shitty. Like, so fucking shitty.
Why I have a mental health struggle.
Get your things and go.
But imagine in the middle of the fight, your brother is the DA. We did get some good tight shots. So when I finally finish the music video, we'll have some good tight pants cutting off blood to the brain clips. I don't know what she is. She has a song.
No, thank you, Xavier.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Today, you're not coming back.
Let me get myself in so I can just go.
I have a visit.
I'll just go. I'll just go
I
now.
missed my last 2 visits.
I'll just
because
go
they
now.
canceled due to inclement
No,
weather.
I'll wait here. I'll wait here.
You need to get out of my hallway now.
Let me just get myself in.
Now!
Like, for this recording, I had a different picture in my head. Like, they were inside the apartment or somewhere else. He's, like, in the hallway. And, like, where is he supposed to go? He's out of her place, but, like, they need the cart back. He used to walk around Chicago with this fucking cart. Where's the cart?
You just physically assaulted me in our home. Our child is at the DCFS office waiting, and you are here doing this. I pay rent. I'm the only one who pays rent.
I don't know where the music's coming from.
I'm missing a visit with my son!
Hold on. I don't want to break your guys' ears.
Let's go!
I want to come back.
This is a crazy song. I guess I can't tell from this distance, but Xavier just seems to be going about his business like this is a regular occurrence, man.
Someone help me!
Okay, so I don't know, we have like, I know he's approaching. Hold on, what the fuck? So this is the assault on Xavier? Trigger warning.
Someone help me! Please let me get to myself and I'll never leave. I'll never...
This shit. I'm not.
Yo, that's crazy. What the fuck? So the door is closed. Well, she should beat on him or something. I'll never leave.
Help me! Please let me get to myself and I'll never leave. I'll never...
This shit. I'm not gonna miss it again today. Please get your things. Then I'll take you.
Cookie sheet? I guess a cookie sheet wouldn't hurt that much. That's still insane though. I'm not condoning that at all. That's fucking intense.
Somewhere else. I have to go now. No.
I would be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if the cops were never called on them.
Xavier.
He like OD? Did you beat him to death? Obviously not. He's still alive. But like, this is scary. If I was this guy filming, I'd be like, what the fuck's happening? I'd be calling the 911 already. Yo, I think there's been a murder.
Raped, robbed, beaten, abused, left outside for 4 years. You spent 1 year without housing, and it was with me, so you were never alone. I've been through more than you've been through, and I don't treat you the way that you treat me.
Been through more than you've been through. What the fuck is this?
Okay, then you have got, I need you to go outside.
Adult Protective Services. I forgot that was a thing. Didn't, like, Shanny get Adult Protective Services called on her for abusing Rev.
Right now, or to the library, or to the store, or to McDonald's, or to anywhere else because I offered to bring you home and you started acting very, very weird, almost violent. The way you're speaking to me is unacceptable and I don't feel safe having you in my
I think this is where he's like, I need my Bluetooth speaker.
house alone.
You're a liar. I'm going to the library.
I'm not a liar.
It's the Trauma Olympics.
I'm telling the truth. I don't feel safe having you in my home.
I'm going to the library.
Let's go.
No, I need to. Can you put this in there?
No, I cannot.
Please, so I'm not walking around with it?
No, I cannot.
Please.
Let's go.
No, I have to put this in there.
You cannot. You are not permitted access to my home right now.
Can you put it in there?
Okay, I'm not doing this.
From the moment I open my eyes until the moment I go to sleep, or what are you looking for from me? This is ridiculous. Let's go, Xavier. Now.
Giant jump off, thank you for being a good little angel for 9 months.
I am not allowing you into my unit right now the way that you're acting. It can stay in the trunk of the car while I work.
This is the Bluetooth.
I have to go. My shift started an hour ago. I am exhausted of negotiating with you. Please get your belongings and proceed to the car.
It's like a flight attendant.
No one is going.
Do you guys remember Flight Attendant Heather? And she was like, I don't know what she was posting. She was putting up like stickers of herself somewhere. She's like, Terminal 9.
to steal it. No one wants your speaker. No one. Nobody wants it. Let's go.
She's probably putting pictures up of the narrative.
So we get no money for today? I need you to come on now. No one cares about your Bluetooth speaker. Let's go.
Well, apparently someone did because he said it got stolen later on. That was on the list of things that got stolen. I'm sure I think we'll hear about it in this week's streams.
Xavier, I still have to get a car wash again because the backseat is trash. Get your things and let's go, please. Now. No, I cannot. It can stay in the trunk. I don't care what you want. I have to go to work.
You stay in the trunk. Xavier stays in the trunk.
Do you care about seeing your son? Do you care about seeing your son? Do
Lose
you
the audio.
care about seeing your son? Xavier. When is someone gonna come in and bludgeon him the way he deserves? Because you keep on bludgeoning me.
Would someone come in and bludgeon him the way he deserves because you keep on bludgeoning me?
And I don't do shit like this. Ever. Never, not once. We have to go. Am I leaving you or should I leave?
You just fucking threatened me. Fuck you. Forever.
Okay, let's go.
You just threatened me. Fuck you forever. Okay, guys. I didn't hear that before. I don't think we had transcripts at the time. So I didn't know that she said that. That's a pretty crazy thing to say.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're in my house.
You just threatened me.
The real Xavier doesn't speak to me like this, and we have a year of audio to prove it.
Does the real Heather speak to Xavier that way?
I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on with you, but it's not welcome in my home. And again, I'm recording. My visit is in 1 hour in Hillside, Illinois with my 2-year-old infant son. They already canceled our Wednesday visit, so do you want to miss our visit today as well? Is that your goal?
Maybe his goal is just not be threatened.
What's your goal here, Xavier?
He's on drugs with
Hello?
Xerxes. Oh, good point. I don't even like Xavier, but no one deserves to be abused, right? Like,
What is wrong with you? 40-year-old man with a 2-year-old baby and a wife.
Save your breath.
And this is how...
I don't even think I bought gas like when I was damn in drug addiction. Like it was always, just there.
why is
That
Ashley
was
playing that one so
2019
much?
for you. You didn't have to worry about how you were
I
going to
turn
get
up the
gas.
brick ones.
At Hui-X5 I super chatted $10.03. Hey Steve, sorry I haven't been around to support you as much as I would like. Been knocking on heaven's door but luckily nobody has been home.
Oh my goodness. Did you almost die? Dude, you're good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, even if you just stop in when your life comes first. Are you okay? What happened? Knocking on heaven's door. I'm gonna turn off the Brooke sound bites, so they're just Heather Gillespie sound bites. I forgot to do that before. But I hope you're okay, man.
How you behave yourself? This is not acceptable. This is a sick, sorry, sad repeat.
Remember when they weren't getting arrested. Heather got arrested and she was like, my trauma is real, but your trauma is all made up and it's just a bunch of nonsense. It's like it's a movie script or something. I can't remember her exact wording. Maybe we'll watch it after this because it just reminds me of that. Is that press play? Yeah.
You don't deserve me, and you most certainly don't deserve our son.
Fuck you.
No, thank you.
Fucking
Xavier doesn't
hillbilly.
speak to me that way. You will
Fucking
not be welcome
hillbilly.
back here.
I'm not going.
Let's
Bye.
go.
Bye. I'm not
Xavier,
going.
if you make me miss this visit, I swear to God.
I'm not
Get
going.
in the elevator, you are going. Okay, then you're leaving my building. You are not allowed here, you're not on my lease, let's go.
I need my stuff then.
You can get it after my visit, let's go.
It got stolen.
I have to get fucking gas. I don't have time for this. It's snowing outside and we're going to Hillside an hour and a half away. I hate you, dude, every fucking day. This shit is not funny. Come on! Look.
What a big fat... Whoa, I can't speak. What a big happy family Weston has to come home to, huh? They should totally get custody. I don't know. I think they might be too codependent to leave one another. I don't know who would ever leave who. Maybe if Dylan Smith came back, Heather would leave Dylan. So that is the first ones. So this is the good stuff. This is the new stuff. Oh wait, this is the new stuff. This is crazy. So are you ready? Are you strapped in? How far in are we? 22 minutes? There should be enough people. People know when Feral Friday is. Okay, this is crazy, you guys. Get ready.
Okay, we have another neighbor video from this morning. Now that Heather's being evicted, they no longer give a shit, and I can show the video. I want to apologize. First off, I let everybody believe the neighbor was a female to protect his identity, but now that she's been evicted, they really don't give a shit. So, enjoy.
I don't know if I get that, but okay. Just like, maybe I didn't pick up on that before, but wouldn't it? It doesn't matter. I wouldn't want Heather, this is my thought process, I wouldn't want Heather like seeing the videos online and then thinking a woman was recording and then beating some woman up who had nothing to do with it. Like, I don't know why we had to change their gender, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Women's like, fuck. Is it on? Ah.
Pick up the trash immediately. Do you not see that I have my nose? Okay, so do it immediately. Is someone raping you in this building? Is someone sexually assaulting you in this building?
Trigger warning?
Is there sexual assault occurring in this building? Yes or no?
No. It's all in your head.
So he's like talking back to him now.
I was asking my husband. But thank you. No, and for the record, for anyone recording, I do not consent to this. This is my home. I legally attached.
No, it's not.
Heather Gillespie.
You
It's crazy that she says her own name.
guys will be living in a tent again pretty soon.
You are a 40-year-old man who is in my home being incredibly disrespectful and rude, so don't tell me what to say. I start work at 9 a.m. This is not the Jerry fucking Springer show. Get a hobby.
Why is there so much stuff out there all the time? Like Xavier always has like just like garbage bags of stuff. Is it because he's not allowed there? He has to cycle things in and out, or are they always just like just have a bunch of trash with them all the time?
And that it not include being disrespectful to me in my own home. Pick up your bag and move your way to the lobby. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm with flight attendant.
And it's a photo enforced ticket after 9 a.m. And my schedule block started at 9 a.m.
No, you're banned from your job.
So do you want to stay here? Because I'm leaving.
Did she get banned from Uber? I don't know. I think she's doing DoorDash now. I think she said she's doing DoorDash now.
I'm not going to stay here because take up the trash. I don't give a fuck about that dick-sucking piece of shit.
She's talking about the guy recording. He is wearing really short booty shorts. Let's zoom in and enhance. Whenever I zoom in, he zooms in, I zoom out, and then we got subtitles on I zoom out too. So it's like we gotta kind of pick like those are where the shorts cut off, and that's the rest of his leg. Stylish.
Pick up the garbage and get the fuck out of my building.
You guys are garbage.
Yep. You haven't seen shit yet.
Oh, I have.
Wait till you see my replacement.
That actually needs to be a soundbite. I need to make new soundbites. I need to make a new layout. Maybe we'll just do for what I don't know what month it's after April. May. We'll do one for May. What? Her replacement? Who's her replacement? She knows her replacement?
You haven't seen shit yet.
Oh, I have.
Wait till you see my replacement. Let's go now.
What, the imposter? The fake Xavier?
No, Xavier don't live in the apartment building.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Pick up this garbage and let's go immediately. I need to leave now. Yes, I'd like to push charges against literally everyone involved. And I've neither consented to this, nor is this a film or a major production or some sort of reality show. This is literally.
You sure treat your life like a reality show.
I don't even know what to call this. Harassment, assault, sexual assault.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're being assaulted. Sure. Sure.
So you probably shouldn't, I don't know, cause disturbances in your apartment building. Things like this might happen.
Heckling from behind a closed door.
Sure.
Put that back into the trash. I cannot believe you did that. Okay, I already have arrived, so we need to leave.
Why doesn't she just pick up the bags? Like, why does it take him so long to pick up like 3 bags? He moved 1 bag over and came back and he's filling with them. Like, he does need to fucking get going, but I think he's a little, you know? I don't think he's all there. I don't know if it's like the drugs, maybe he's on drugs, but I don't think yelling at him is doing anything. It just causes a scene and then makes people record this, and then goofballs like me on YouTube find it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Sorry about that, ma'am. Have a great day.
That's crazy.
They'll be gone within a month, living in a tent again, huffing air duster.
I mean, probably. If they're not already huffing hair duster. He has an old brain injury? I didn't know that. If that's the... I've never heard that. Did he tell us that one time or something?
See you later, freaks. Can't wait till the 1st.
Got 20 more days.
Photo enforced.
Yelling on the streets now, man.
You'll be living out of a tent soon. Look at him in those little fucking booty shorts. Give me a break, dude.
He moves really slow. He's on his own time. He's on Xavier time.
Goddamn freak. Get in the back seat. Get in the back seat. You're a fucking child. Get in the back seat. You're a child.
I don't know what Xavier thought he was going to say back, but he just makes that face.
Get in the back seat, Xavier. Get in that back seat.
And as soon as the door closes, she drives off. That's probably not good. Oh, there's another fucking... She got another ticket this week, too. I forgot about that. Or, I don't know. Another one was uploaded for running through a red light. Zoom.
There you go. Get in that back seat and get the fuck out of here.
Crazy. Crazy. All right. Let's, since I was just telling you guys about the ticket, I'll show you guys. I think it's on Local Coco's page. Everything's on Local Coco's page. I think it was a short. Oh, there was also an Easter post. So we didn't, I don't know. It was like right before Easter, the last Frill Friday. So she did this Easter post. I actually haven't seen it yet. She also live streamed from a sauna today. But I was trying to keep it in chronological. Wait, where is the ticket? Am I crazy? Maybe it was on Instagram. I'll pull it up later. I'll pull it up while, Is it Easter? There's an Easter AI post. And YouTube's broken, by the way.
Help.
There we go.
I'll keep it clear and polished, but I'm going to soften the phrasing a bit so it sounds grounded and credible while still expressing your frustration. When I have the time to document things in a clear,
Oh, no, this is AI. She got AI to write this.
well-structured, and grammatically correct way, I often encounter issues that prevent me from doing so. My phone frequently won't allow me to type, and when I use voice to text, it tends to alter the intended meaning. More broadly, these obstacles make it feel as though I'm being prevented from fully engaging in my own intended actions and expressing myself freely, particularly when I'm trying to work toward clearly defined goals. As a result, my notes often come across as less articulate and polished than I intend. I've been experiencing symptoms that could be interpreted as relating to various conditions, including mental health or substance-related issues. However, I am not engaging in those behaviors, nor do I have any desire to do so. Instead, it feels as though there are external factors, whether environmental or otherwise, that are interfering with my ability to act according to my own intentions.
I mean, if AI wrote it, it makes sense for AI to read it. So it kind of fits it, to be honest.
This creates a strong sense that my autonomy is being disrupted, particularly as I try to maintain control and work toward my goals.
Heather always tells on herself, oh, I've been experiencing symptoms that could be related to substance abuse or mental health, but I have no problems and I'm not doing anything. Girl, you had a bottle of alcohol in your hand the other day.
She's been drinking wine, or not wine, sorry, Tito's. Just like vodka and fruit juice and stuff, and like we all know she's been doing, well, I don't know about like right at this specific time, but she was doing Duster less than a year ago. What's something else she likes doing? She like, yeah, like obviously, and she does have she's been diagnosed with paranoid personality disorder with traits of narcissism, but she refuses to believe it. So she's not going to be able to better her life until she accepts that and then accepts help and wants to get help. But it's like, until then, we just have this crap.
This is the way that she always tells on herself. She always says, oh, I have this and this, but I'm not doing that. You're not fully
How do you know she's drinking Tito's? You see, so in the stream, she's like, I'm drinking Tito's. It's from this week. I got it. I got it in the queue.
Can anybody, Heather? Oh, also in the first slide, you left the AI response in it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. All right. So this is the local Coco's Instagram. So this is the ticket. I think this is the ticket I saw this from. I don't know. I don't know how to use Instagram, so I don't know when this was posted. But is this copyrighted music? Yep. But this is how they're running through a red light. Should stop doing that. Dylan put down the math. I don't know what this is. Dylan did something?
Are you being injured? There's a difference. I need to know what's going on. You're
No, they're trying to insurance scam me.
able to talk to me, so you're able to answer my questions. What does the suspect look like? How many people do you see? You're on the 12th floor of a building.
Yeah.
Are they in your apartment?
Okay.
Are you being...
That's actually really funny. Okay. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked here. What did I want to... there was something. Oh, are we doing the... I think we're doing the streams now. Here, let me just... What am I trying to... minimize this. Because I want to... was there something else here? I'll minimize it. I have it like... Anyways, where is the thing? Here's the thing. So this was a stream. I sniped this.
Hi, you guys. So there's a lot going
But I started sniping it like a few minutes. I haven't seen the very beginning of this. There's like a chunk in the middle we missed because I paused it by mistake and was yapping, or I think a super chat came through. So there's parts I haven't seen of this. This is where she's drinking Tito's and telling... I don't know what she's telling us. I can't remember, actually. Can't remember what day this is from, but it was sometime this week.
on with this. If you were watching my story, I started talking about this on a little short, and then I decided that I would go live about the subject. So basically, the subject that I was discussing is influencer marketing being similar to rappers or pop artists or hip-hop people.
Hip-hop people.
Or whomever, people, musical artists mostly have this issue where their masters are not their own. So they don't own the rights to their work, and there's a lot of discrepancy with regards to the way that they will be portrayed.
Oh, Xavier's getting ready through this whole stream as well. I don't know what he's getting ready for, but he goes into the bathroom, and we all thought he was... we were all worried he was going to OD or something.
And by discrepancy, I mean they don't have free run over their own persona, over their own message at some certain point of a corporate level. When you discuss that on a small scale, celebrities only, it's not that big of a deal. It's wrong, or it's right, or it's, depending on your perspective, the business owner is wrong, the influencer is wrong, whomever made an unclear communication about what they stand for would be the person who would be wrong if that unclear communication were made intentionally to mislead.
I don't know what prompts her to do these streams. Like, what gets in her head is like, I need to do a 45-minute live stream about this.
I gave the example, if you're a yoga person and you hire someone to work as a spokesperson for your line.
Hip-hop person, yoga person, spokesperson, everything is a person.
Your brand, your service. And that person presents to you as if they are like 100% into sober living, fitness every day, etc. and so forth. She
must have got a call or something.
Person who takes their business, their line, their reputation seriously, you might be offended by the fact that the person who you hired as a spokesperson was drinking and smoking, especially given that you have a health brand, right?
Okay. I don't know if she's thinking like, why won't health brands hire me? Is it because I've been drinking on stream and in my posts? Well, if I solve this problem, I can drink as much as I want. You shouldn't be drinking at all. They made her go to NA meetings. Do you want to go to AA meetings too? She's trying to get her kid back. And she posts the stupidest fucking shit online. that I don't think helps her in any way.
However, you can't really be that mad because it's like, is the person supposed to give up their life to support your brand and your message? And if a person really thinks yes to that,
I can't even think of an example where this has been a thing. Like, I'm trying to think of a health product that's dropped someone for being drunk in public or something. I literally can't think of one example of this.
like that's a lot of ego.
Can you guys?
And that's a lot of, I mean, that's just a really lofty expectation to have of another person. You know, I don't drink, so you don't drink. This is not a husband and wife situation or circumstance. This is a a service provider or business owner, spokesperson relationship. So that would be like telling.
Maybe one of the sponsors told her, I'll give you money again if you stop drinking. And she's like, oh, no. I forgot that, people who just donate to her, she calls the sponsors.
Nike telling Drake, you can't drink or smoke ever because you are a spokesperson for our athletic apparel. Now, with that being said, the reason this is controversial or in my scope of let's discuss this is because there have been a handful of influencers who have been taken to third world countries. Most of them, a lot of them are getting contacted through their socials with these offers. And it's people with a lot of followers. Now, first of all, let's talk about fame.
Wait, what? The famous people are being taken to third world countries? The only thing I can think of is when, I think it was Adidas dropped Kanye for being crazy, but not because he was drinking or doing drugs. I don't think any clothing line would drop an artist for doing that.
In order to get targeted for a fame
I have no idea if she's died of it.
trap,
But there's a fame trap, yes.
you can either really be famous or you can live on.
Lance Armstrong was dropped. Well, Lance Armstrong was doing steroids, right? Which is kind of that it relates to the sport in which they were sponsoring because of the sport. So if you're cheating in that sport, I can understand that. Unless did he get dropped? I thought that's why he got dropped, right? Not because he got drunk or something.
Under the umbrella of perceived fame. If you live under the umbrella of perceived fame, you have a lot of followers. You could have paid for them. You could have just raised them organically from.
I'll give an example. No clothing brand would drop Snoop Dogg for drinking because they would probably be sponsoring him because he's Snoop Dogg and he has songs that's sipping on gin and juice. Is that Snoop Dogg? That might not even be Snoop Dogg. I don't know who sings that. But it's I don't know what the fuck. She referenced Drake and someone else. And then she said people were being taken to third world countries.
A different niche and then switched it over to nothing but you, etc. and so forth. With that being said, if you've created that aura of fame, people with no money, people with no opportunity, they're going to see that in their space of pain or rage or sometimes even calm and be like, yo, bro, F you. Why do you have a Lamborghini? Why do you have a Maserati? Why do you have a 150-foot yacht?
I think I just drink responsibly.
Why are you always surrounded by beautiful women? And then these resentments form. So a lot of people, there used to be something that was commonly.
He is Canadian. I don't like Drake. He's making Canada look bad.
Referenced as the kidnap list. And the kidnap list was basically a list of the United States' most wealthy and protected individuals with kind of maps that would lead you to whom you could kidnap.
That's good.
To incentivize this person to pay a large ransom. My ex got in trouble once, was in a holding cell with some guys that told him, call your mom right now and tell her to put $10,000 on your books or we're going to chop off your thumb.
But you're in jail. That's completely different than being actually. I thought it was gonna be we're gonna kidnap you. Kidnap me. We're in jail together, you idiot. Call your mom. That's funny. Have you guys ever heard of the Jessica Alba thing where she was filming? What was it, Flipper? and then she was supposedly kidnapped and then was found or something, and then when she was interviewed about it, she's like, that never happened. But it's like some weird sketchy shit. Is that what she was? I don't think Flipper was filmed in a third world country though.
And that's real. So I have firsthand witnessed a lot of these types of extortive situations and hostage situations, and influencer marketing, especially 10 years ago when it first became a thing, they were getting hit like nobody's business with these claims. Xavier, what are you doing? Please do not do anything weird in the bathroom. Okay. Xavier? What all do you mean?
I'm just getting ready, that's it.
Anyways, as I was saying, hold on, I need to grab my charger. So, anyways, as I was saying, there's a whole lot of these
What do you guys think Xavier was doing?
extortive, hostage-like setups. Some of them are real, realer than others. Some of them are all fake. Some of them are kind of fake, kind of real. It's a tremendous drain to find out what's what and who's who. A drain financially.
So what's a fake kidnapping? Is that where Heather thinks a kidnapping is taking place, but it's not, but it's still classified as a fake kidnapping? Like, it's just, I don't understand what the fuck she's talking about. I thought that being able to pause it and kind of reflect per, like, section would kind of help, because when she's live, I kind of just got to keep things rolling and I can never get a word in, but it doesn't make any more sense. It makes less sense, actually.
A drain emotionally. It's also a drain to...
He might have been taking pictures of his pee-pee.
To know who's who and leave them with people who don't know who they're fucking with. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
She just write movie scripts. She get her novel done, write a movie script, sell it as a fictional story.
So, with that being said, influencer marketing...
Who the fuck is exploiting us? We need help. Help us. Okay. Good. I keep a Glock on me, motherfucker.
At Vela Bella Bella super chatted $4. Yo Steve, waiting for this smiling face with open hands.
Thank you, Vela Bella. Vela Bella Bella. I appreciate you. Thank you for the two.
Is...
See, that's what we need. Heather sound bites. I don't know why I had the Brooke ones on. I forget.
A huge opening for scamming. It's a huge opening for creating a sense of trust and creating and building a community that is cult-like. It is so easy to build a cult on the internet, on any social media platform. It's just so easy.
Cult of the Lamb.
It's never been easier. First of all you need to form a cult-like following is to brainwash people into giving you their loyalty. And this is discussed heavily in a lot of books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, things of that nature. But basically, when you're doing things...
I love the catchphrases. Things of that nature.
Things like this, when you're behaving in this way, when you've created this cult-like following that you can leverage with, you are in the position traditionally to either be oppressed into being the person who is expected to show up, or you act however you want to act.
I don't think he comes out of the bathroom. I think she like checks in on him every now and then, but we don't get to see him, I don't think, in this stream.
And, embarrass the brand or make, habits and public appearances and statements that are not in line with the brand's mission statement and goals, etc., and so forth. Now, what has been done, and these are the top 3 influencer marketing scams of the decade. I might give you 5. Number...
Catfish Stock, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome, good little angels. This is such a weird thing to be going on about. This thing is going through Heather's head. When she should be trying to get her kid back. If I don't get my kid back, I'll just start a cult. I guess. Is that what this is about?
For one, paying for followers and then incentivizing businesses to hire you as a spokesperson based on the perceived fame that you do not really have. Number 2, claiming that you have organic reach and organic growth, when in actuality, the only reach and growth that you have is to your specific niche, and you don't even know that, right? So, for instance, when I was selling sexy content, I had tremendous growth, tremendous reach, all organic. To about 27,000 followers, I had nothing but organic. After I enrolled in a Hootsuite, or like a, basically a social media manager.
I don't know what Hootsuite is. Let's find out.
Where you pay you set a $60 budget, and that's
Hootsuite, social media marketing and management tool. Drive real business. I probably should have looked this up before, but what is it supposed to do? Improve your social media ROI. Track hundreds of social media metrics and grow faster on social with custom reports and report templates. Is it just like Rocket Money? You know how Rocket Money, it puts all your expenses in like one app? Is that like that, but for social media? How is that going to get you any growth?
what it is. It can't go over that. And then they circulate.
Oh, they add more followers? I guess I didn't see that. I was skimming. I don't know. I got bored of the site. It was too bright. People should make their sites just dark. I don't like looking at bright sites.
Your art or photo shoots or videography or whatever.
Unless you schedule your content. Yeah, that was like my gist when I was reading through their things, but maybe it lets you buy followers too? I don't know. You could probably just do that yourself. I don't think you got to pay that app to do that. Are you lazy? You got that many. We're on that many platforms now that we can't just fucking post something on 5 different platforms. It's not that many. Come on now.
It is that you've posted to a guaranteed number of people per the budget. So if you made the budget $60 per post, you might get 6,000, views on that post. Whereas if you made no budget, you just posted organically, you might.
I think you're just talking about like basically every app now has a boost. You can pay to boost your posts. So like Instagram has it. I don't know what it's called. TikTok has it too. They were like for $12 you could get 20,000 views or something, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. YouTube even has it. YouTube's is terrible. You might as well just like literally advertise your channel through the normal advertising things, because it's like $200 for 2,000 views or something. It's like the prices are ridiculous. Like the ROI, return on investment, would be fucking negative.
They're causing me to have to urinate. They are remotely with robotics making me have to use the restroom at inopportune times when it is almost impossible. They have remotely forced me to urinate on myself in my car remotely.
At Kylie Mikey super chatted $3.44. Feral Friday baby. Smile with a halo.
That's right, Kylie. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you.
Get 6 views. Leveraging this reach is a scam
not
in
limited
itself.
to.
Because for me, I grew a lot of genuine contacts. And I used my Facebook number, 15,000, 5,000 friends with 10,000 on a follower page. I unfriended them all of them, and they were back within 3 months. That's because I worked in VIP promotions, throwing parties for, I would say, 100 people a week on average in about 3 days. When I say 100 people, I mean we were 100 of like 15,000 going out in the downtown Chicago area on any given night. Every person I met, I hand-delivered my Instagram page to. On top of that, I was working in healthcare at Northwestern Hospital for 6 years, seeing 20 to 50 patients a day, every single day for 6 years. All of those people were connected to me on.
Right. You unfriended them just to see if they would come back? Is that my understanding? I think this is the part we probably missed before.
Social, or are connected to me on social. Besides VIP promotions.
Let's stop right here for the ambulance. Everybody watching for this ambulance, we need to identify this ambulance. Clearly you're trying to intimidate. Ambulance. Flage, fake as fuck, Flage. 870107. Murder them. Ha ha ha!
At Kylie Mikey super chatted $3.44. 100 people a week.
100 people a week, honey. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you. Thank you for the funds.
And the healthcare field, I was also working as a spokesmodel at McCormick Place, promotional model at McCormick Place.
Damn ambulances, man.
Stevenson, other random areas, doing bar crawls. If you do a bar crawl, how many people do you think that you've met? 200? Maybe more? Maybe 500?
I've never heard that terminology before. Bar crawl? What's a bar crawl?
So I was really connecting with people face to face to market my brand. Oh, and then on top of that, I was selling sexy content. And I had just under 20,000 followers across all platforms specific to that niche. So we're talking about real connections that I've made face to face that allowed me to grow a following. And you know how long it took me to make that CRM?
Do they call it that because you're too drunk to walk? Bar crawl?
And they were mostly stored in Twitter and Instagram. It took me about 5 years, 6 years to get to about 60 something thousand, 67,000, 68,000. And then they shut it down and stole it from me and disassembled it. And I have like 6 other Instagrams since then. I've not been able to get back to 70.
Why do we need so many Instagram? I actually hate that about her. It's not even like the content is divided up for it to make sense. Like, this is my family account. This is my private account, which I guess would be the family account. But you know what I mean? Like, this is my fitness account. This is my crazy exposing the government account or whatever. It's all just mismatched and nonsense. So I got to go through like 4 fucking accounts every week to be like, where did she post this time? Why doesn't she just have one? I don't get it. Is it because like people will follow all 4 of them, so it inflates her numbers in her head, like she just is timesing it by 4, like 2,000 times 4 is 8,000. She thinks she has 8,000 followers when it's really just 2. Is that I don't see it making sense any other way.
I think I've been at the highest is like 18,000, 19,000, and that was right after the reality show, and that account got stolen from me and frozen as well. So
she's got some theories this week.
And then I made another account, HLG Forever. I think that one's at around 9,000. And then there's another one called What's New to You is Old to Me. I think that one's around 8,000. And then there's another one. So I've been publicly posting about what I'm talking about now and my own personal life. I call it a personal blog because sometimes people try to kill me. I know, it's fucking crazy, right?
Except the bludgeoning. I've never seen anyone try to kill her.
And when I call law enforcement, they don't respond typically. And if they do respond, I've been met with a very unfair response, historically. And this is just over the last 6 years. Prior to that, I didn't have any issues with law enforcement. So I really don't know, what's causing that or what's been going on, but I can tell you that growing a following and working as an influencer is not just having good content and, sitting back and watching it grow. There may be AI automation in place to do so, but that's not traditionally how it works. Now, if you really want to get AI into it,
should be one of her catchphrases.
Like, really want to get AI into it?
That's the Tito's that she's gonna. Did you reference it already? Sometimes I'd be reading chat and Heather's voice just turns into but she eventually, if she hasn't already, says it's Tito's and her fruit drink from Whole Foods.
You can build.
Dude, I know it's the cringiest thing, right? You want to watch it again? It's like, what was that?
Now, if you really want to get AI into it, I
think she thinks she's fancy or something.
You can build AI OnlyFans influencers and performers strictly with AI.
Well, then do it, I guess. I don't know. What would be the harm in doing it?
You could take about 6-7 months, right? You could do shoddy work in about half that time, but you could literally take 6 or 7 months to do the field research that it takes to be an accurate, reliable person in building these AI models. And by models, I mean, yes, they would be men and women who would be attractive looking, but they would be purely AI, based off of a human figure, but actually avatars.
You know what's crazy? I can't remember where I learned this. I think it might have been the financial audit, like Caleb Hammer was financial auditing an OnlyFans person or something. And they said that they just AI automate all the chats with the guys that they're like chatting with. So like if you're chatting with women on OnlyFans, it's probably, I don't even know, it wasn't even AI. They were outsourcing it to people in India, I think. Like just guys. And they pay them like, I don't know, $1 an hour or something. I didn't know that. That's pretty smart. That's pretty clever of them.
And they could do all of
learning
the same things that these OnlyFans people do, better, cheaper, with no cost restrictions, no overhead. And listen to this. Here's the best part. No effect on the reputation of your business, because an avatar model is...
So that's how you can test to see if you're actually talking to a real gal on OnlyFans. All right, I'm gonna run a mile. Start a timer and let me know. I'm gonna let you know when I get back. Tell me how long it's been, and if it's fucking wrong, it's AI. We learned that the other day.
It's not drinking Tito's, you know, sitting in her inflatable mattress after being raped, robbed, beaten, and abused for 10 years and yelling out for help, but everyone just ignores her.
All right, the Tito's reference.
The AI avatar has been neatly tucked into the internet, right? Protected and defended from any and all risk. She's not going to drink alcohol. She's not going to smoke weed. She's not going to engage in risky
I think that's what the courts have probably been telling her. Like, don't, if you want your kid back, don't drink, don't do drugs. Yeah, get your fucking affairs in order. Make sure that your kid actually has a place to live, like come back to. That is a safe and healthy environment. I don't think this is rocket science either. I don't think that's too much to ask. Bonnie, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome, good little angels.
Behaviors unless you ask her to, right? So the AI model is the way to go. If you're a business person, if you're a new business person, if you're still, dare I say it, a prehistoric business person who's brick and mortar only with no online presence at all whatsoever.
How would they be seeing this?
I'm not knocking those. Don't get me wrong. I'm most certainly not knocking it. If you are a successful brick and mortar business owner in 2026, more power to you, bro. For real. Because it's difficult to be a brick and mortar business in 2026 with no online presence and still be in the game. You know?
Like that eBay store and 40-year-old virgin.
So that's kind of where my mind is at. When they ask me, oh, Heather, do you want to go and be on OnlyFans? Do you want to... How about this? We make your story the comeback kid. I'm number one.
Fuck, I forgot about the comeback kid. I don't even know what I titled this stream. Heather Gillespie Candid camera, and I did a fucking thing of Xavier. I should have. I might change it after. Like the thumbnail of her yelling, be like, "What do you see my replacement?" But I forgot when I saw this. Actually, I wanted to make the title the comeback kid, because she goes on about this fucking comeback kid shit.
Yes, down for the comeback kid. I don't have any desire
Trenches girl
to be the comeback kid OnlyFans, to be the comeback kid mini vids, comeback kid healthcare consulting for sure, more than qualified.
She's been trying to get this healthcare consulting for so long.
Comeback kid best mother of the year award.
There's no best mother of the year award. We're the best mother of the year wouldn't have their fucking kid in DCFS's possession. What are we even talking about right now?
Absolutely. Comeback kid in the gym finally kills it and goes to the NPC and wins. Sign me up.
What the fuck is the NPC? What? Hold on. NPC. Non-player character. Yeah, it's a not. What's the end? Hold on. The NPC. Athletics? The National Physique Committee. The premier amateur physique organization in the U.S., serving as the exclusive pathway to IFBB Pro League status. It's turning into fucking Brooke.
But comeback kid.
Hold me now.
For a woman who felt so oppressed by society and lack of opportunity, a white, educated mother with no criminal background, prevented from getting a job for years despite thousands of resumes. Thousands. And my resume is great. It's an excellent resume.
I think it's a bunch of nonsense. I think most of the jobs, she didn't actually work on the resume. And she exaggerates the years and how long she was there. It went from 5 years to 10 years at Northwestern, where she was not a whole bunch of... I forget what she said. She is a phlebotomist of this and that. She was a fucking front desk receptionist. And then there's other places like the gym. She never worked at the gym. She just like hired herself and started going through fucking credit card information, and then they got freaked out and kicked her out of there. I don't think she worked at the optometrist either, but she says she did. Anyways, the resume is scuffed.
I have no desire to be the comeback kid who has no choice but to be human sex trafficked. I have no desire to be the comeback kid who...
I don't think anyone would.
...is forced to start selling pictures of her asshole on OnlyFans because she
No one's asking her to do that.
can't find any other work.
You just said you could do you could make an AI just generate that. We don't have to do that. What are we talking about?
I have no desire to be that comeback kid. And I'm if you watch my content, you know how I feel. You already know how I feel. Does every person in the world want to be sexy? Of course. Who wants to be an ugly fucking piece of shit? There's no one that wants that. Everyone wants to look good, feel good, be good, right? So, yeah, I want to...
Starts from within.
I want to look sexy. I want to feel confident. I want to have, security within myself about how I physically appear to people. I'm aware of perception. I'm aware of the way that we look and how it causes people around us to perceive us.
I don't know why I'm just noticing this now. What the fuck is this thing? I thought this was part of... I don't even think that's part of her shirt. Is this just a towel? Like a hand towel over her shoulder for some reason? What is that?
Or how it causes us to be perceived by people, places, and things, environments. How it causes people to just discuss our reputation and who we are and their...
It's a blankie. Okay, you kind of see it like down here as well. Weird fashion choice.
Expectations of us. There are so many residual effects that come along with not caring about how you look. And there are also really positive ones that come along with giving a fuck, right? So I do care, but I don't want to be sold out for sex. And I don't think that in 2026, and this is where my entire campaigning began in 2019, Heather Gillespie, when I was unlawfully thrown...
The tattoo that says Mrs. Smith. Fucking Dylan. Sorry, I'm just remembering that fucking call. He was calling the police or something, and they were like, no, are you actually in danger? And he was like, we'll get by. And it's like, we might have to watch that again before the end of the stream.
Thrown out of my home and left in the street to die, literally, and sexually assaulted, and a whole bunch of other stuff went on. When all of that happened, I created this campaign, Operation D-Nude. Not D-Nude. D-Nude. D-E-N-U-D-E.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was before.
I mean, if we're really getting to it, and I don't speak to the people in the comments because I don't know where my friends are at, but the people in the comments are most definitely oppositional. They've been sharing the same abrasive, offensive commentary for the last 6 to 10 years. So I don't even read it anymore. I soft focus on my eyes and I have no idea what the fuck is going on. But if you're my friend and you're here for this conversation, then, I really think that's the way it's going to go. We created over the last 10 years an environment where people were paid thousands of dollars to do things like urinate in their underwear and send them to someone across the world. Exercise in their underwear for 3 days, not change them, and then sell them to someone for $200. Show their you-know-what for $25 on the internet on a live streaming camera.
That's something she probably did. I don't know about the other things. And like all of these things that she's describing, you would need a real person to. I don't think an AI could replace like the physical stuff. That's what I was gonna say. Anyways, I was like, most people want to actually be with someone, but what do I know? What do I know? I don't go on OnlyFans. So.
And this is the world that we created. We created this.
No, she quit her job at Spin. She even admitted that she quit her job at Spin. Is she rewriting history, saying that she was harassed? Oh, wait. I do remember her saying that, actually. Saying that there's like QR codes or something put up after she had already told us that she quit to do Uber. So, like, yeah, nah, she's crazy. Yeah, I forgot that she said that.
World, right? We did this.
I get flashbacks sometimes.
So there once upon a time was a part of the world that none of us needed to even know existed. None of us. Then they brought that part of the world to the internet.
That's what Gerald the Dolphin was trying to do.
And our youth, faced with money or no money, for the most part, chose not to do pornography, OnlyFans, drug deals, etc., and so forth.
Drug deals on the internet?
As everything evolved, as it began to be made certain that these girls were being incentivized financially, and by big financial incentives, vacations, bags, drugs, parties, celebrities, status, reputation, houses, cars, etc., everything always goes back to sex. Everything. So you can't hire an influencer today who's about the Bible and being a strong Christian.
Yeah, you could. Why wouldn't you be able to?
And then be mad at them because next year they're having a glass of Tito's with strawberry lemonade in their living room while they get some work done.
What work are we getting done? No one hired Heather as a Christian influencer, and Heather has never been a Christian influencer, so this doesn't apply. Would they even care? Don't Christians drink? Drinking's not illegal. Is drinking against... Is there like a no drinking rule in the Bible?
We are not who we were
I swear I've seen Christians get drunk before.
yesterday. We are not who we were a year ago. If you get a big open wound on your arm, and I see you right as you get that big open wound, and you have a big, huge, bloody gash, when I see you next year, are you going to have that same big open wound? You better not. Shit, if you do, you probably have gangrene.
She thinks she's cooking right now.
What are you doing?
The church photo shoot was pretty good.
So, right now, what am I doing? I just got done driving for the day, doing deliveries. And now I'm on Fiverr, and I'm looking for someone to hire.
Oh, this is the work she's doing? That's a really bad way to hold your laptop, by the way. What are we doing? I forgot. When I first heard this, I thought she meant she was looking for people on Fiverr, like to do the documentary on her. But no, she's on Fiverr. Like, I don't know what kind of work she's offering people, but apparently you could hire Heather Gillespie on Fiverr to do something. I guess AI consulting or some shit.
To make a documentary.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, so she's looking for people on Fiverr to do the documentary. I don't know why I thought the other thing. I was right the first time.
About what I've been through over the last 10 years since I ended my career in healthcare at Northwestern.
Yeah, scratch that. I was right the first time.
Accepted a career as an office manager for an ophthalmology practice, and accepted a bottle service job on the weekends, and got pulled headfirst, no questions asked, into the third shift vamp life, for lack of a better word.
The third shift vamp life. So I think what happened is when I sniped this, I heard that I got it right the first time, but then I saw a chat be like, oh my God, she's working on Fiverr now because she can't work anywhere else. And then I thought, yeah, I must have misunderstood, but I did not misunderstand the first time.
And all of the corruption that I endured along the way. From being human sex trafficked to being mentally and physically and financially exhausted and abused, to having law enforcement members. And by law enforcement, I want to be clear, this was not a guy in a uniform. This
confusing you more. Heather is looking for people on Fiverr to make her documentary. So I guess you could be a documentary person, I don't know what that's called, on Fiverr, and Heather might reach out to you, and then you could make Heather Gillespie's documentary.
It was a man in a detective suit with 5 caravan of 5 cars, 2 Suburbans and 3 Lincoln Town Car looking cars, all limo tinted, pulled me out of the car, brought me to an unmarked black hole site, interrogated me for close to 14 hours, and then told me that if I did not comply with his every demand, he would be at my house
David Shepard
with the DCFS to steal my children and take them into custody. I was a woman with nothing, only experience in healthcare. Nothing, no money in the bank, no businesses started, nothing.
There is a new thing on YouTube where you can do the subtitles in Klingon, and you can make like another audio track. So basically you could have like a video and have 2 different versions of the track. So let's say you want to do like commentary over the video that you made or something. You could technically do that with the Klingon audio track. The reason I'm saying this is you could maybe, if there is a way to set it to default Klingon, just to send to Heather, you could make a documentary and Heather would think it's like praising her, because on the audio, at the Klingon audio track, it's like, Heather Gillespie is the perfect mother and blah, 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 blah. So then she would share the video. But then when she shares the video, it'd be in English, like just normal English. And then it would actually be like all the real shit. And she wouldn't even know what she's sharing. That'd be pretty nefarious. But like, it'd also be a lot of work.
Just my 3 kids and me living in a 2-bedroom basement apartment working 2 jobs. No criminal record. And that's how
yeah, I wanted that coffee table book so bad.
You know, that's how the documentary I'm trying to write starts. And I even wrote this entire thing about it. It's like 3 pages long, and it starts with, there are 3 main groups of people that you can find in the nightlife on any given evening. And I start discussing all of the major demographics and all of this stuff. The point of the matter is, I've been trying to publish this as a book and a movie for the last close to 6.
Why can't she self-publish? Did you write the book? Write the book, and then why are we having such trouble publishing? Corey Richards published a fucking book, bro. Lots of people publish books. Daisy published a fucking book. If a homeless lady can publish a book, well, she's been homeless too. Right now, what I'm trying to say is I think she's a little bit smarter than Daisy. I think she could figure out how to publish a book.
Years, but there are persons there with guilty consciences who don't think that I would write their legal names out of the storyline, or probably assume that members of law enforcement or renegade armies have enough information to conclude who they are based on my recollection of events. So every time I type it up, every time I know how to make content. I was a sexy content seller for 6 years. I know how to make content. I know how to edit. They don't allow me to, and they haven't allowed me free range of my phone since 2019.
Her job at the hospital in healthcare was office administration. She was just like a front desk person. People would come in. She would like schedule appointments, give them pamphlets that I don't think anybody asked her to make about their diabetes. That's pretty much it. That's like, I don't think she did much else. Except have to take sensitivity training because she called someone this rocket scientist with the dyke haircut. That's what she said. I'm just quoting Heather there. And then she said, "Fuck you, I'm not taking sensitivity training," and then she quit.
With that being said, who you are today is not who you will be tomorrow.
No, she was in patient care.
Nor is it who you were last year. For the most part, people's basic morals and values remain solid if they're instilled and ingrained. People are susceptible to being conditioned, to being groomed, to being brainwashed. If there is someone who's psychologically stronger or more deviant than someone else, it is a very plausible, very realistic outcome that person could be abused. That's what happened. So, I don't think that influencer marketing is going to be...
She was a janitor. That would make a lot more sense, to be honest. I gotta grab another water.
A valid career path in the future. I think it's going to continue to be a scam thing. And I think that it's just going to be, and this is just my forecasting, I think that it's going to be kind of like a come at your own risk type of, you know, commission incentive. Like, look, if you promote my product, that's on you. Maybe more promo codes. Maybe like, I won't stop you from promoting my product or service, but I also won't endorse you or hire you to do so type of thing. Because it's just way too easy to create an AI agent to do every little thing that you want them to do without batting an eyelash. And that's both in real life as well as on the internet in 2026. And I've been speaking on this with...
What do you mean in real life? What are AI? How can it do anything in real life for you? What are you talking about?
Forecasting and foreshadowing since 2018, if you go back to my original videos.
I'm out of Mios. I don't even know how that happened. Usually I run out of water before I run out of Mios. What? Scary times.
And that goes back to the Coco Chanel YSL main account. You know, I've been discussing these things openly. When I started getting extorted by that officer, I started looking at life in a very different way. I started looking at life as an entrepreneur. How can I make enough money to protect...
Oh, hey, Reality Sick. How have you been doing? How are you?
My family and I, and unfortunately, I relied heavily on my husband at the time, Dylan, who I trusted to come home and protect.
You weren't married. Why does she keep calling her her husband? Calling him her husband. That's not a thing.
Yes.
That wasn't ever a thing.
And that unfortunately didn't happen. I was separated from my children in 2019. They had to go live with their father. I got thrown out of my home unlawfully. And when I was on my way to get a gun license, they took me to the psych ward so that I would not be able to qualify for a gun.
What? Did she broadcast that? Like she was on Instagram, be like, I'm on my way to get a gun license, you guys. I wondered to do what? And then they put her in a fucking mental hospital? I don't know how I missed that the first time.
3 months after that took place, I was raped by force. Do you think I would have...
That's terrible.
Been raped by force if I was carrying a pistol? Probably not.
Say their father. I don't want to replay that scary part, but we'll play the other part. We'll just have to skip over. Let's see.
And that unfortunately didn't happen. I was separated from my children in 2019. So as a baby, I was a cyborg. Baby cyborg Heather.
At Starface's super chatted $10. Mio's DoorDash action smile with a halo smile with a halo smile with a halo.
I think you Starface. Yeah, I gotta do a grocery order tomorrow. Mama Mios. Thank you for the time.
I had to go live with their father. I got thrown out of my home unlawfully. And when I was on my way to get a gun license, they took me to the psych ward so that I would not be able to qualify for a gun. 3 months after that...
I don't know if I went back far enough. I don't hear any father thing.
That took place, I was raped.
Baby cyborg.
Anyways. So now I'm on Fiverr. And I just wanted to jump on here and speak about that. I know a lot of people have been asking me, will I influence for them? Will I do this?
Who the fuck is asking her that?
People are being misled all the fucking time about me. All the time. Let me tell you this. In the last 3 months, I have been harassed, threatened, my visits with my son interrupted, told that the court system is shut down and that there are no judges, denied my right...
That's not true, and they didn't say that. What?
Right to speak with my other children, my oldest child, Vivi, followed, accused, prevented from working, and robbed numerous times. And I've reported it all, and there's been no assistance. No recovery, no restoration. Every single time they see that it's happening again, they start posting all these photos saying that this is my recovery, this is my rehabilitation, this is my restoration, that they're rebuilding my life like never before. Mind you, I had a 5-bedroom house.
What? Wait, hold on. What is she even talking about there? Huh?
I've reported it all, and there's been no assistance. No recovery, no restoration. Every single time they see that it's happening again, they start posting all these photos saying that this is my recovery, this is my rehabilitation, this is my restoration.
Where are they posting these photos? What are we even talking about? I've never seen this. anywhere. She should take documentation if she means this in real life or it's online. I haven't seen it either. I mean, I don't know. I do feel bad for her sometimes because she's obviously like not there. But what can you, I don't know what the solution is exactly.
That they're rebuilding my life like never before. Mind you, I had a 5-bedroom house.
And it's hard to like sympathize with someone who's kind of evil on the inside. It's unfortunate.
3 kids and a significant other who I felt love from. That they're going to rebuild my life and restore my life. But they're having people physically follow me, leave condoms and HIV kits. I swear to God to you guys, Xavier, could you come here real quick? Are you dressed? No. Okay. Can you tell the people?
Can you not see if he's dressed with your eyes?
What happened with the mail?
5 boxes of Bibles.
So approximately 5 boxes of Bibles, 5 boxes of HIV testing kits and condoms.
Which I don't condone any of this either, by the way. That's crazy.
Or drug tests or whatever.
HIV testing kits. And how many days were those items shipped to the lobby, despite the fact that I would throw them in the trash and then the next day we'd get back and they'd be there? How many times do you think that happened, realistically?
4 months.
4 months. Do you hear me? 4 months, not 4.
Someone must be real committed to like how much would that cost a person? So there's a person out there. I didn't really think about this before, but there's a person out there who is spending, I don't know how much 5 boxes of Bibles cost. I would assume it costs like pretty enough money that I wouldn't be wasting it just to troll Heather Gillespie. You know what I'm saying? That's commitment. That's crazy. Who the fuck is doing that?
4 months, 4 many months. I would come home after working an 8 to 12 hour fucking shift to my apartment where I don't even list.
No, she has taken pictures. Like there has been the big piles of boxes of Bibles and HIV test kits. I can't see her doing that herself. Just a bit like it's someone trolling her. I just don't. You'd have to, like I said, you have to be really fucking committed to be wasting money to troll this woman.
To my legal address on my ID to keep these stalkers away from me. And my fucking lobby to my building would be filled with vile photos of myself crying in the tent, begging for relief, begging for assistance, calendars that someone literally paid money to have printed of me crying and being held in a tent.
See? That's pretty crazy. I want to see the calendars. Because that's even crazier than the Bibles.
HIV testing kits, Bibles, and condoms. All addressed to GoPro Solo Hobo, Heather Gillespie, Whore G. And do you know what I did to provoke that? Not a goddamn thing.
I mean, yeah. I don't think anyone should be doing that to her, and I don't think anybody should be doing that to anyone, to be honest. It's fucking psycho shit. But, like, they didn't do it for no reason, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Again, I want to know who it is, so I could be like, what? They might need help. They might need as much help as Heather needs.
Literally been here minding my own business, going to visit my child, going to work, and coming back home, going to the gym every single morning for the last 4 months.
It'd be crazy if it was like a Fight Club, like she's her own enemy. She's just doing this and she doesn't even remember.
This week, they have not let me go to the gym once. Not once.
I mean, Dylan is crazy, and Dylan has the resources apparently because he's sending Marissa like 10 grand over a couple of days. Who knows?
Call it sanctions, under sanctions. I don't know what that means. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know what they say I've done. As far as I know, I'm in the United States of America, where
I feel like Dylan's busy though, you guys. Hold on, let me get the watch the video again. Logo Coco has it. It's so fucking weird. Look at this. Look at this Dylan shit. This is Dylan.
Detained? Are you being injured? There's a difference. I need to know what's going on. You're able to talk to me, so you're able to answer my questions. What does the suspect look like? How many people do you see? You're on the 12th floor of a building.
Yeah.
Are they in your apartment?
Okay.
Are you being detained? Are you being injured?
I think Dylan's a little too busy to be doing this, but who knows? Maybe he was in a better place a couple months back.
I have rights. That's all I know. So hopefully I'll be back in the gym tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's been a whole 5 or 6 days. We went to the gym on Tuesday, right? And I had a good workout. I think so. Yeah, the day that the new lady came with Zach for the visit.
I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of the Babbles.
So I had one good workout this week, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get back into the gym tomorrow morning. We'll see. But all I'm saying is, don't fucking hire a social media influencer. Collaborate with a social media influencer, if anything. Don't give people your product in exchange for them to post good things about your product. Just deliver an excellent fucking product to people you know will post about it because they like it and they like you and they want to support you. Stay away from contract deals where you hire influencers to do your marketing. There is no way to measure ROI on most accounts. There's a lot of ways to fake SEO.
What do you mean there's no way to measure ROI? There's always a way to measure ROI. What are you talking about right now?
There's a lot of ways to fake traffic. So just hire someone to create an AI mascot, if you will. It could be very realistic or it could be more cartoon, and use that person to create all of your ads on the internet for whatever your business is.
Are you just trying to... Why are you trying to fuck up people's sponsors? Yeah, I can't find this. I thought Your Highness would have it posted in the posts. They post a lot, though. I'm sure it's here. It was a while back, so once I find it, I'll pull it up.
And yeah, I think that's all that I really want to discuss on this one. So, as you guys can see, they still have not resolved the situation of Botox in this area. So, I only go to Botox specialists that have 4.7 stars and above out of 5 and 100 plus reviews. I did not go voluntarily have this done. While I was asleep in my apartment, someone came into my unit, rendered me unconscious and
this is pretty crazy. If you haven't heard the Botox story yet, I mean...
incapable, and literally gave me Botox only on the right side of my head and face. And then you guys can still see the second bludgeon that happened that's right here. And I've had my lips done twice since the last time I saw you guys. So I've been literally working 7 days a week, have bought myself nothing, have the same 8 to 10, maybe 11, maybe 12 pairs of leggings at most. No jeans, no pants, no shirts. I spend my money on maybe a travel perfume and, sustenance for life. The rest of the money that I earn goes back into my business. I'm a transportation person, so I give people rides, I give food rides, I give items.
Give the foods a ride.
Rides, I deliver things, which means that my car payment, my insurance, and my gas are all cost of operating, not profit. So if you figure that I made 60 grand in the last year, but then you also add in that I paid $713 a month as my car note, $384 a month as my insurance, those two numbers right there are 1090. 1384, 713. I'm sorry, 1101. So that's just what I'm paying for my car note and my insurance each month. If you put $30 of gas a day, $20 to $30 of gas a day, for 30 days a month, that's another $600. What's 30 times 20? 600, right? Yeah. So just those two numbers, I need about $2,000 a month for operating cost. $2,000 times the year is $24,000. Minus the 60 that I made, that's 38,000. I have 4 children and a significant other who doesn't work. So, and besides that, I was being held unlawfully in a tent without housing for the 3 years prior to this, including the duration of my pregnancy. So I had to literally get this apartment with not a goddamn thing and purchase everything myself.
I think she had help getting the place though. Like, I think the city of Chicago helped her. I can't sort by post. I don't know where this Bible thing is. We've seen it before. Do you guys know where it is? If you guys know, let me know. I'm sorry if you were saying it in chat. I was like honed in.
From the sofa to the beds to my clothing. I had one pair of shoes when we moved in here. I had no clothing. I had absolutely nothing. Everything in here, I worked my ass off to furnish. I went to work every single day. I bought it all. No one helped me with shit. No one gifted me shit. It's all mine. I don't have that much, but what I have is mine.
I'm sure she was getting some donations from the sponsors.
They've broken in, as I said, multiple times. They stole a Bluetooth speaker, a memory foam pillow, some utensils and silverware, and some money, some financial information, about $2,000, along with intercepted my federal income tax return from the IRS for last year, which was $1,700, which I was supposed to be using on a down payment for a Volkswagen Taos, T-A-O-S, or Teos. It all worked out. I ended up buying my Nissan. But I have been doing nothing but working and never splurging. The only money that I've invested into myself, as I said, has been, I've gotten...
No, she splurges. On stupid, the Botox. The Botox is something that's not a necessity. That is, if you're having trouble paying rent and meeting other bills and expenses, you don't get Botox. You don't do that. You don't buy every single energy drink in the store just to taste them. You don't buy fucking rent. You don't go out clubbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Botox 2 times.
You don't buy a bunch of Tito's and drink for 2 days straight.
And my lips done twice. So that's less than $1,000 in a whole year of working 7 days a week. Back off. I don't feel as though the world as I...
Oh yeah, the casino? Yeah, we don't go to the casino. If this is what... Don't be like, I don't splurge, I don't spend money on myself, when you document yourself doing so, and then we all remember. That just seems silly.
Know it is going to be able to exist for very much longer. As I said, there are so many scams going on, and corporate...
Well, she buys Botox when the Botox bandits apparently break in and Botox her for free, so why do we even need to buy Botox? If that's what's happening here.
America, kudos to you guys. You have my vote of approval. It seems like they've been doing a lot to hide or code the things that have been going on. I would assume as to not upset the ordinary people who don't really know about all of this stuff. But that would be a big, large assumption because I don't know why. In my world where I live, where I exist, where I, make all the decisions, people would be made aware of situations like this. Like if there was a huge scam going on, where people were saying that you did something you didn't and causing you to be put under sanctions and, causing you to be put on the fucking kidnap list or on the list of...
I don't know what the kidnap list is, but no, you documented yourself making really poor decisions while trying to have a kid after trying to have another 2 kids, like the twins. I don't know. This is your own doing.
Terrorists, etc., and so forth. Not that I have any experience with all of those things, but if those things were happening, you would assume that in 2026 you would have remedies to them. And that's about it. So business owners, new business, if you guys want help, DM me and I got you. But I keep it real. I am very professional and courteous as much as I am permitted to be, but I might say something that's offensive. I do my very, very best to be incredibly aware of the way I communicate. I was not always so capable with regards to kind articulation, and I never meant to be mean. I just, would be very busy and stressed out and say things that were not so compassionate and patient. But 2
things that come immediately to mind when thinking of Heather Gillespie.
That's my biggest thing, and I'm not here to discourage anyone from following a career path that they have been creating for themselves, or maybe they want to be an influencer, try to influence. I'm just saying, if you're a business owner and you are making a conversion from brick and mortar to online business, or just starting fresh in the online space, do not create a budget and give it to a person who claims to be your influencer. Create a budget and give it to someone who is a graphic designer or an influencer with graphic design background who can build you your own AI agent to be a mascot and spokesperson for your brand product.
You could just do that yourself, though.
Product or service. That is where your money needs to go. And then on ads. All right, you guys, that's about it. I just want to give everyone a quick update. I don't even want to get into the rest of the details of everything that's been going on. It's so fucking foul. They asked us in the DCFS office, and this is a direct quote, "Do y'all swing?" And then the next sentence was, "What size do we prefer?" And
that's what the DCFS people apparently said. I don't know if they put like parents in the same place that are visiting their kids, like ran into some other couple as their kid was leaving. I don't fucking know. I don't know how it works. I've never had a kid be taken by DCFS. So, yeah, I just can't see the DCFS worker saying that.
this is in a D.
It might have been she hears things now. She hears she calls it the chatter, and then she runs the tap and stuff. I don't understand how like being housed makes her more crazy. She was even better in the hotel, like their little halfway place when they first got out of the tent and they were staying in this place like I converted to like student dorm rooms or something. It was this hotel that they let homeless people stay at for a bit. I don't remember her being like this, but this is like Montclair shit. It's like when she has an actual place of her own, things get really bad, and that's just really unfortunate. She might have to be institutionalized. Like, it's only going to get worse with age, right? It's not going to get better.
CFS office in the state of Illinois. And when I voiced my concern and said I was scared, and I was in there with Weston, and then 3 days later they said Xavier couldn't.
Oh, because she was pumping? That's what kept her saying?
Be present for visits anymore. So he has to sit in the lobby. It makes no sense, and it's been really weird. And I've called my lawyer of like 1,000 times, maybe more, and she has not returned a single one of my phone calls, and her text messages are out of character and out of her usual tone. So
fake lawyer, imposter lawyer.
if we're talking stress levels, mine's are, you have no fucking clue. And then I went to the courthouse 3 times, and on 3 different occasions, they told me that there was no judge, that the state's attorneys don't work there anymore. This is real. Xavier, can you confirm to my audience that just like in 2019, if you guys have been here, since one Heather GEE, since Coco Chanel YSL, if you have been here that whole time, thank you so much. I love you so much. Please confirm that you were watching, and I can link this on my YouTube channel, which is still up. In 2019, 2020, and 2021, when I repeatedly went to the Daly Center and Harrison Courthouse, filing emergency documents and paperwork to see a judge with regards to my ex-husband, Dylan, getting preferential treatment over our shared home, and my children having to go stay with their father, and me being unlawfully detained in a psychiatric ward for a 7-day hold, preventing me from getting a gun license, and thereby resulting in me being raped.
So maybe I missed it before, and like all of Heather's older rundowns of the narrative, as she calls it, that's what she calls it. I don't remember her trying to get a gun. Like, the gun license thing is new to me.
Denied my opportunity to see the judge. I attempted to file 100 police reports all about this. It is 2026, and I have not been able to see a judge for any of that. Still, I kept faith in the criminal justice system because they stole Weston, my son, at 3 days old. He was born, and they just came in and took him.
You were gonna fucking take him to a tent. Her plan was, I have a car seat. We're gonna get an Uber to, I think, the yacht club or some shit. And then, or an Airbnb. Maybe she was trying to get an Airbnb at first, but then just as soon as the Uber drives off, then they're gonna go to the tent with the baby. She told us that was her plan. That's a bad plan. And then there was Cassie. That was like, I'll buy you a fucking apartment. She was like, no, it's not a good enough apartment. So like, that's her own fault, man.
And I have been in the DCFS system.
Oh, and the kid had to go in the NICU, the NICU, because there was drugs in his system.
Since that time. He's 2 years old, so it's been 2 years. None of my other kids were ever victims of DCFS. Thank God for that, or Satan, or Allah, or whomever you fuck with, work with, believe in, have hopes for. I'm not going to talk about religion because that's a whole nother thing. God and Satan are the same person. Everything is a
You just bring up like all the people of all the religions. We're not going to talk about religion though.
spectrum, but let's get back to it.
Let's get back to it. The comeback kid.
I went to the court 3
Let's get AI into it.
times in the last month. Xavier, is that true? Yes. Were you there with me? Yes. And you witnessed me ask to speak with the judge or get a court date, correct? Correct. And you witnessed me follow all of the instructions that they gave me to do in order to get a court date, right? Yes. Or wrong? And right there in front of the clerk, I called the person she claimed
I should have like prepped the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Oh well.
was the person in charge of the judge's schedule, correct? And I've asked every DCFS person and every caseworker and every other third party for assistance with regards to this matter, right? So they're doing the exact same thing that my sponsors promised me would never fucking happen again. After 2019, 20, and 21, when I could not get in to see a judge to save my life, to save my soul, to save my family, when we were all being in a very, very, very unhealthy, unwelcoming set of circumstances, and I was denied, the sponsors promised that I would never, ever be put in the position to be raped again.
Sponsors. If you're new to Heather Gillespie, the sponsors are just people who donate to her.
To be without housing again, or to be denied any of my rights again.
So not like an actual sponsor. Nike isn't saying any of this to her. And I also don't think the people donating to her were saying this either.
And we're here in 2026 and they are doing the same fucking thing that they got away with corruptly in 2021 and 2020 and 2019.
I mean, I could. That's not hard to do. I just lazy. I gotta get back into it. I think I'm finally recovered from that. I drank on the 7th, April 7th. I drank, and I've been feeling like shit ever since. And now I think I'm okay. So we'll get back to working on YouTube again.
And it's 2026 and they're doing the same shit. How the fuck are you gonna have someone ask me, do I swing in a DCFS video?
Well, I mean, unless someone has some crazy computer skills. Actually, Heather's not that smart. I think it's probably one of the sponsors that is sending the Bibles and stuff. Like, how would they get her information otherwise? Unless she posted it. I haven't seen it posted anywhere. And I don't want... Oh my god, what is going on with my eyeball? My eyelash is attacking me. I don't want anyone sending her stuff or anything. I haven't seen like her address being spread, so I don't know how else they would have got it.
Visit with my 2-year-old son, and then
So maybe they are tricks.
take my husband out of the visits, and then allow me to just be harassed and denied access to my attorney. And we're in the United States of America. So
Happy Feral Friday. It was Loco Coco uploaded some crazy videos this week. If you go back, I played them at the beginning. Or you could check her channel out. You should go give her a like and a sub if you haven't already.
Anyways, back to business consulting. Yeah, that's my best
I would rather dress up as Heather Gillespie, to be honest.
advice to you guys. If you're starting a new business, don't fuck around with a budget for influencer marketing. Do your own and reallocate the budget for your influencer marketing to like a team lead or, you know, a new business person, consultant, to kind of help you with the online side of things. And that includes ads, that includes digital content creation, that includes campaigns. I personally think that it's intelligent to campaign. So create ads for, 3 to 6 week intervals and then switch them up seasonally. You don't even have to make them all the same. Just pick a color for some of them, pick a theme for some of them, pick a holiday for some of them, and just get all of those created and then put them on a Hootsuite. Pay Hootsuite. Hootsuite.
So I assume Heather bought Hootsuite this week, and that's what's going on. I am being attacked. My eyelashes. I don't like my eyelashes.
For anyone who doesn't know, is a social media management app that you can produce your own content and post it to Hootsuite. It will not post to your socials until the date that you've chosen. So you think someone is posting, so you think they're active, that doesn't mean shit.
This isn't even new technology. I'm pretty sure every social media platform has that feature built into it anyways. Like, I can schedule YouTube videos and posts and everything to post at a certain time. And same with like Twitter has that. I don't know about Instagram. I'm assuming Instagram does. So I don't know why you would need Hootsuite. I guess just if you need to post so much, like, I don't know.
Can be being posted in real time. They can also be posted to the future. They could also be posted to a page that you don't know about. They could also be
I was just gonna say posted to the past.
Posted with a collaborator. So just because you see someone's name in a tag, or that someone's been active on a social, it doesn't mean that person is okay. It doesn't mean that person is active. It doesn't mean that person is actively posting or, you know, even engaging with the page. And that fame facade, as I like to call it, or that, because understand me, I never in my life wanted to be famous. Never, not once. Every fucking hand that
You signed up for Love After Lockup. You signed up for Love After Lockup.
I shook, every introduction that I made, every advocacy, you know, meeting and effort that I've ever made in my entire life, that's because I want to make money. And you know why I want to make money?
Hootsuite also gives you the best time to post or caption ideas. A bit more for boosting followers. Okay, I mean, like, they should probably build that into like Gemini or other AI, and then you could just ask them when to do that, or you could Google it yourself. I don't know the prices of Hootsuite. I don't know why I'm so against it. I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like,
because I have 4 kids.
Like vidIQ. vidIQ is all up in my business all the time, and I don't like him. And they can get out of here. So, but they want my money, and I'm just not for that. I'll just, if the YouTube gods don't want my shit to be shown, then they won't be shown. I feel like it'd be too much of a try hard to be like, I need to pay money to see what I need to post. I'm not that into it. Maybe I should be. Maybe I fucking should be, but I don't give a fuck.
Kids, and I've been fucking suffering since I was born, and I don't want that for them or theirs. I do not give 2 fucks about what the fuck the rest of you have going on, not at all. I don't want to be famous. But this facade of fame is what new business people are falling into, this evil, evil trap of thinking that that's where their money needs to go. No. Find someone like myself and subcontract that shit. Find a person who's young, who's into social, who is heavy on the personal social, who knows how to PR for their own well-being, and give them the budget and allow them the freedom to sit down with you and say, okay, you've got $10,000 allocated for this first campaign. With that 10,000, this is what we can do, and this is where 1,000 should go, and this is where 4,000 should go, and this is where the remaining.
Theory is someone got with Xavier, who has the heroin. Out of concern, sent all those materials to her like a heads up. Just my theory, allegedly. Again, theory. Maybe. Maybe.
Meaning, you know, 3,000 should go, or 7,000, or however the fuck. I don't even know what numbers I just said.
Heather Gillespie is very self-involved. So, I mean, like, that might be the only way to get through to her. Again, I wouldn't condone it or anything. I think it's a bad idea, but I would never thought of it from that angle.
That is the best move for new business in 2026, if you ask me. And that's the best advice that I could give you. Do not invest in any single person as an influencer. Invest in them as a behind-the-scenes person, as a subcontractor, as a faceless participant, because people change, their reputations change, their interests change, and you don't want your brand or your service to be tied up in whatever that person may have going on. All right, you guys, have a great evening.
All right, let's what is this? What's this post?
So
I don't know what this is. This is posted the same day, I think. It's all about the lather, but literally all I keep thinking about with, I don't know what that means. Perfect example of the shit they do on a semi-regular basis to discourage me and frustrate for no reason at all. Dude, fuck these losers, always destroying my content before I can even post it. So she doesn't like something about this video. She's saying that it was altered in some way.
It's all about the lather, but literally all I keep thinking about with the lather
Drinking the Tito's again.
and my bev, who knows what movie scene I'm thinking about with the lather on the face and the bev. In the movie, it was coffee or tea, I think.
So that. And what else did we have from this week? One of these. Is it this one actually? I don't know. One of them. I gotta be careful. Oh, it closed completely.
So.
Is this alive? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm fucking. She did a live stream from the sauna today. This is from today. She's in a sauna somewhere. I don't know where. Doing this live stream, and then she did live stream on YouTube as well from the car. I sniped the car, but I was only live for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then I just took the stream down because it was like a waste of time. I don't remember what that was about. I haven't seen this one yet. I just seen that the title was like looking for a place to hide to do my content or something. So this is it's only a minute and a half, but let's see what she had to say.
Still have all the same questions I've ever had. Just a quick FTR and then I gotta go. So Uber is frozen, DoorDash is frozen. I have to move out of my house by the 1st of May, my apartment. I have nothing in my savings account. I don't know what is going on with the court system. I've been to Ogden Juvenile Court Center 3 times requesting to see the judge. They blatantly refused to give me a court date, citing that the alleged woman who handles court dates the first name they gave me was Christina Bajorges.
Don't be doxing the court people. Fucking Heather, man.
Bajorges. Then they gave me a second name of another person that I'm not going to disclose publicly so that when I go to court in June, I can do some quality control and see if they have the same names. But it's just been really terrible. Xavier's not been in visits in 5 weeks.
So she's been posting like visits of them together. So it's so weird to me that she every week will post a video as if she's been visiting. Like, these are the visits, but it's with Xavier, so they're obviously old visits, so I don't know what is even the point of that. As much as she's telling us, she hasn't been in visits. So either she's lying here, or she's posting old videos, which is just weird.
I haven't spoken with Vivi in 15 weeks, with the exception of 1 time on FaceTime and like 2 times via text, maybe 3. I speak to my son and Alexis pretty regularly, but I'm not able to financially support them entirely, which is unacceptable. And I work 7 days a week. So I'm getting ready to start. If you guys have been here since the beginning of this, when all of this occurred, the trigger that started all of this chaos in my life was when Dylan came home and we recorded the show Love After Lockup. When that show was produced and basically broadcast, they created, I have to go.
Because someone's coming in to use the sauna, like what it's intended use is for. I don't even know why she couldn't do this anywhere else. It's so weird that she like hid in the sauna to give us the same information she always gives us, basically. But okay.
They always stick around, always.
What did she say? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Where's Heather Gillespie's neighbors? I don't know. This is. Is it this one? No, that's not the one. That's her fucking stupid visit. Where's the live stream? Maybe I didn't download it. Hold on, I gotta lower it down. Bum, 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 bum. But that's one of the visits. Xavier's wearing super tight pants in that, so I want to take his pants from that video. But she posted that this weekend. It's an old fucking, like, why are we posting it? It's weird. Kind of fucking weird, huh? Live. Heather Gillespie's live 8 hours ago. So this is only 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and 43 seconds. She looks different. What's up with that?
So I have been having some technical issues for the update with both my Uber and with that being said, I've begun driving for another application of which usually is incredibly busy. Very, very busy.
Hey, Mudpip.
I've had no lulls in between my deliveries. It's been one delivery right after the other. Boom, 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 boom. And
But that's good then. That means she's making money, right?
I am eagerly awaiting a delivery right now. I have been in the gym.
I'm eagerly waiting the delivery right now.
At least 6 of 7 days for the last approximately 2 to, I have an order. It's for $3.87 for 5.9 miles. So now I'm going to drive $3.87 for
This is cyborg robot baby Heather or whatever.
5 miles. Okay, we'll see if it's worth it. Anyways, there are several issues occurring technologically speaking and otherwise. My budget has been extremely reduced for the immediate days. I need help. I need more money, way more money, way.
She says this every fucking week, and it's kind of annoying because she's been in the process of being evicted for a few months now. They haven't been accepting her rent. They've been giving it back to her. Therefore, she should have money. Like, why are we so behind if we haven't had to pay our biggest main expense for 2 months? You should have money saved up. Especially she showed her expenses on Uber because she was like, oh, I got fired. She was making like $1,000 a week, sometimes 1,100. So she's pulling in like $4,000 a month. Why aren't you saving your money?
More money. And
you don't need more money. Like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck, whatever.
Also, I need someone to look into what's causing these technological issues with the other applications. The children, the situation is the same. There are definitely tons of things going on that concern me, not necessarily with the children as much as
yeah, that's what I mean. I quit Mountain Dew. I didn't eat pizza for like 3 months, but I did eat pizza. I did. I bought some shit the other day, man, that I probably shouldn't have, but I was doing really fucking good. Like, and I could, because it's, I know, I'm like, look, views are fucking down, revenue's down. It's a good thing I was saving my money, because fucking I'd be working at them.
Around the children. And I just have many concerns, but I'm glad to still be working. We have to be out of my apartment by May 1st, which only leaves me 22 days to come up with the money that I need to pay my this month's bills, which is approximately $1,500.
The bills without rent is $1,500. What are the bills?
And first month's rent and security deposit, which are, how much is that? So I'm working and working.
Again, you haven't been paying rent. You should have been saving the money.
Working and working and working.
She's known she's being evicted for a while too.
Working and working, and there have been many issues with the amount of dollars that I've been permitted to earn recently. I used to make $300 to $400 a day driving delivery apps. So I just have to figure out something, because 21 days and then I have to leave my apartment and I have nowhere.
We're not even considering like last month's rent either, right? So she would have, she probably wouldn't get last month's rent back. Well, obviously she wouldn't get last month's rent back, but I'm just saying, like, she's gotten free month's rent. Like, she can, I don't want to hear it.
So there is no family to go with. I have none of that. I have family and friends, but you guys know from the first round of all of this abuse that was not a viable option. So anyways, I'm getting increasingly anxious, and there have been a lot of other.
Oh yeah, the ticket payment plan. I forgot she had $5,000, over $5,000 in tickets. But again, like, stop driving bad. Stop breaking the laws of the road.
Their external provocations and intentional trigger kind of, I don't know, just doing and communicating ways to do things that will be or have the potential to be very triggering. And it's just been, so anyhow,
I don't even really know what Heather Gillespie can do. She can't do customer service, that's for sure. So I don't know what job she could do remote. Obviously, she's not a good driver. She shouldn't be driving. I think she's a danger on the road to people. What could she do? What can she do? What does the future hold for Heather Gillespie? I think a mental institution.
I don't know. It's weird. And it's like a deja vu effect. It's like, how do I go from making $50 on a delivery, $20 on a delivery, to making $3 on deliveries that are the same distance? I don't understand that. But whatever.
I don't know how it works. Maybe tipping? The tips are different?
So that's the update. I went to the gym today. I had a whole week off the gym. Last week I was not in the gym a single day, not because I didn't want to, but because they were sanctioning, or whatever that means. So also the gym the normal gym that I like to go, the best gym, the gym that looks like a literal bunker, is closed for some reason, which makes no sense. So anyways, I'll give more updates later. Have a nice day, guys.
Yeah, the reason I'm thinking about this is like she's too far in. Like the debt is too high. I don't think she can. So like she's not qualified to get a good enough paying job to pay all of her expenses. She needs to lose the car. The car is like, I didn't even know it was $1,100. That's insane. Get rid of the fucking car. Find a job you can walk to work. I don't even know what she can do though. Like I said, I don't think maybe a dishwasher. I don't think a dishwasher could pay like the bills. She needs to either find someone who can also work. Xavier doesn't work, and I don't think anyone's going to be with her, and that's not fair to another person as well. So I really think it's like mental institution. It sounds sad. I usually can find jobs for these lunatics. I don't think she could excel at anything at this point. I think her brain's too fried. I don't even think she can sort recycling. I can't think of anything. Door greeter? Nah, she'd probably drive people away. Anyways, that is it for this week, I think. I'm just double checking some things on the background. It's been 2 hours, so I'm not going to do any throwbacks this week, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm hungry. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat, and I do a grocery list for tomorrow. Oh no, but I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you sometime this weekend. We'll do something fun. I was planning something, but I forget what it is now because it's not in my brain at the moment, but I had something planned, and when I come around again, you'll see what it is. Anyways, tools for now. Take it easy, guys.